Scent Blocker provides the world's most effective bow hunting scent control apparel. Independent tests show Trinity is up to 40% more effective than carbon and up to 200% more than zeolite. Trinity technology from Scent Blocker. Nothing gets you closer.
Hey everyone, welcome to Arrow TV. It's November 9th here in the Midwest. The rut's just heating up. 4 nights ago I killed a buck we call G2. He's not the biggest buck on the farm, but he offered me a great shot and I couldn't resist it.
Well, here he is. He didn't go far. Probably went about 100 yards. I seen him go down once. He got back up. Made it just a little further behind the trees though out in the field. I couldn't see him there. Perfect double lung shot. This is a buck we call G2. I've got tons of pictures of him. Definitely not a monster, but just a really nice buck. Extremely happy to take him.
Now I'm going to be hitting a couple different farms, going after a buck we call BB10, one we call Junior, and one we call Hoop. Now Hoop's a real old deer. He's actually regressing on his rack. His best year was last year. Real big bodied animal. He'd be a great one to take. While I'm out doing that, we're going to take you back to August on our bear hunt in Canada with Gold Arrow Camp. They have an extremely high success rate on bears up there. And you can't beat the fishing there. They actually have 20 some lakes within 30 minutes of camp that they have access to with boats on. It's our first afternoon in camp. I'm gonna shoot a few arrows and get out to stand.
On our way into stand the first night, I couldn't stop picturing a bear coming into our bait. First night in Ontario, sitting on bear stand. We're at Gold Arrow Camp. This bait's been hit 10 nights out of the last 11. So hopefully we'll do some good tonight. Stick with us. I've already put my obsession bow to work. Our first night was pretty uneventful. We didn't see a single bear. On day 2, our bait was hit before we even got into stand. And after sitting through a thunderstorm, we still had not seen a bear. All right, day 3 up here at Gold Arrow Camp in Ontario. Temperatures in the mid-80s. It's a little warm out bear hunting. Makes the mosquitoes worse, but the bears don't mind it, so we're heading out. The last 2 nights we didn't see a bear. Yesterday our bait was hit before we went in. So today Todd is actually going to come out, and right after we get in stand, he's going to come in and do his normal routine and actually bait the bait then, in hopes that then the bear will come in shortly after. So let's see how it goes. It's still been a blast either way. Well, it wasn't right after Todd baited the bait, but about 20 minutes before dark, I could hear a bear coming through the woods to the left of me. Now right before the bear come out of the thick woods to the bait, I reached up and grabbed my bow. And when the bear stepped out to the bait, I thought, yeah, this is a nice bear. While I was letting the bear get comfortable on the bait, I thought I heard some more noise coming through the woods, and as luck would have it, here come 2 cubs behind her.
Well, if you've never bear hunted before, there's one thing they really preach, and that's letting the bear get in on the bait and get comfortable. You'll get a way better shot that way. A lot of people, it's not like hunting deer in the Midwest where they may just be coming by you. They're actually coming in for a reason. So if you let them get comfortable there, you're going to get plenty of shot opportunities. And the video of this sow and cub at the bait just proves all that. If you watch this, you'd learn that being patient, you'd be offered plenty of shots, plenty of great shots.
Only one of the cubs come out to the bait. The other one laid at the base of a tree back in the woods. Now, it was not only cool watching the cub out here feeding with its mother. Getting to just sit and watch them actually just showed me how if you were patient, you could get a really great shot on a bear. Now, they stayed out here for about 15 minutes and cleaned house on this bait. There wasn't nothing left when they were done. That's a lucky sow right there. She was good sized. Luckily she had those cubs with her. She'd have been taking a ride in the truck. Well, after our third day, Todd decided to move us to another bait. On Sunday, he got some trail cam pictures of a beautiful cinnamon blonde bear hitting this bait. So needless to say, Todd didn't get any grief from me about moving. Day number 4 at Gold Arrow Camp, bear hunting. We switched stands today. We had a big sow and 2 cubs come in on us last night, so really no use of hunting that stand. So We're sitting over a good one now. We got a real good view of a clear cut. Not so deep in the woods like we were. We're surrounded by blueberries. Hopefully tonight's the night. It's still in the upper 80s. We're sweating our butts off. I just got done spraying down with some Whitetail Obsession scent eliminator. We're ready to see what's going to happen. Stick with us. The new stand I was in was surrounded by moose sign, and it had a beautiful view overlooking about a 5-year-old clear cut. Unfortunately, that's about all I got to look at that night. Well, it's day 5 here at Gold Arrow Camp. Heading out, temps have dropped like 15 degrees compared to the last 2 days. Had been in the upper 80s. It was pretty warm. Tonight's really cool. It's going to be a good night. I got a good feeling. People are going to see a lot of bears. So let's go. Let's see what happens. I got about a quarter-mile walk up this logging road, and then I'm off of the logging road probably about 70 yards. So let's get going. Well, it was getting later in the evening, and I hadn't seen anything yet. We were getting close to running out of camera light when I looked out at the logging road and seen a bear. It made a left, hooked into the clear cut, and headed straight towards the bait really fast. We were losing camera light quick. The footage is a little dark, but it's exactly the way it happened. And if you've never heard a death moan from a bear, we're gonna break you in right. Now this bear comes in really cautious and then turns around and walks right back out. I didn't think he was going to come back in, but then he circled around a pine tree and come into the backside of the bait. He was still extremely cautious and taking his time. He finally works his way up to the front. When he turns quarter and away from me and sits down, I get ready to draw my bow. And it is so quiet and still that he hears me draw my bow back and looks right up at me. And I patiently waited for him to look away before I settled my pin on him. Oh my God, that's him. I can't believe it. He's a great bear. It was awesome. He was so cautious. But man, I put it to him. He is down. Yes. Yes. I didn't think it was going to happen tonight. He come in real late. He come off the old logging road back here. And he actually come in real quick till he got about 30 yards from the bait. And he circled back behind it, come in from the other way. Oh my God, I'm so happy. That's him. Yes.
New Trinity Blast combines Scent Blocker's best scent elimination spray with suspended Trinity particles to absorb odor. When applied to any garment, it acts like a scent blocker suit in a bottle. The more you use, the more effective it is. Trinity Blast Scent Eliminator. It's the next best thing to wearing Scent Blocker apparel.
My man wears Trinity Blast, or he doesn't hunt at all.
Scent Blocker. Nothing gets you closer.
After waiting for Todd and Gary to get there, we went in after him. I knew he was down. It was just a matter of finding him in this thick stuff.
Oh, yes, nice. Oh, yeah, look at that. Nice. Nice.
Real close. He is a cinnamon face.
Look at that, yeah.
On top, I knew it. See the sheen from the moonlight, from that full moon. You just really tell it.
That's awesome.
Nice
Maybe
work.
your camera showed him a little bit more cinnamon than that.
You know, you never know.
Because his
No,
head's
that
still
one's
black.
definitely blonde.
I think it is.
So you got a couple color phase out here?
Maybe.
Brother and sister? Could be. Seriously. Yep. Brother.
You got your light.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's about the same size as that other one. Well, we need to get some good pictures.
Mm-hmm.
We got floodlights out here.
Wow.
Now that's a
Oh my lord. Is that the hit side or outside?
Yeah, no, that's the entrance. That's
Okay.
from a 2.3 inch two blade.
Man.
Well, what we need to do is get the other side out for a better photo, so it's not so goofy.
I'd help you, Bob. Oh boy, that
Gotta grab
bad.
one.
Put one-
Yeah, it is.
Wow. That really
You
put a hole
got him, hon. Look at that.
in it. Man.
I don't think you're going to get a blood-free picture. Wow.
Well, here he is. He only went about 30 or 40 yards. Perfect shot on him. That 2.3 inch nap kill zone max did a number on him. Really opened him up good. But we're going to get him gutted out here, get a pole cut, and get him back out to the road, get him home. Good looking bear. I'm happy.
The secret to this is
Even though this wasn't the cinnamon blonde bear Todd had the pictures of, it was still a cinnamon color phased bear, and it just made it that much more special.
high school days.
Nice work.
If you're looking for a great black bear hunt or some great fishing, check out Gold Arrow Camp's website at fishandhuntontario.com. Todd and Angie are some of the best people you ever meet. We had a blast up there, so much that we've already booked our bear hunt for next year. Right now, we're going to take you back a few years ago with our friend Cal Stokes, who come down from Minnesota to hunt the rut with us. Now, this hunt takes place on his last night here as he does a little doe management for us.
There's that nocturnal right there. Man, I'm telling you, that makes it so easy to see where you're at and where that arrow went. She's laying the blinds right there. She made it 20, 30 yards. Well, this is what we ended up with right here. It's still really early. She came in with a little buck. She's not a giant doe, but there's no problem in taking a couple does out of a farm. So she's not a giant, but we're actually going to use her to our advantage. We're going to keep hunting, and these bucks and these does are moving today, so oh, what a fun day. Man, 7 days of hunting. You couldn't be so proud of a little deer like this. This is just